step, and then swing. This is Kung Fu Golf Chamber 14, called Play Baseball to Learn Golf. If you have played baseball as a child or softball, it can be very, very useful in teaching you what your body needs to do to properly hit a golf ball. And you should get in touch with what your body knows how to do in terms of hitting a baseball. If you haven't played baseball, just understand the principles. The key principle, and we want to mention, of course, in Kung Fu Golf, that you cannot move on to the next chamber or chapter in the Kung Fu Golf Manual, which is online, until this one is completely mastered and understood. In baseball, hitting teaches us a lesson we all can use in golf, but almost no one puts one and one together to make two. A batter waiting for a pitch. Here comes the pitch. What happens? There's a step forward. Whether there's not necessarily a swing, you can step and take a ball and not swing. But the step forward is the weight shift. Notice in baseball, the weight shifts to the front foot, the hips turn a bit, and there has been no effort whatsoever to swing the bat. The bat is still completely back there, although all of this is happening. The exact same is true in golf. In golf, the weight, we're going to talk about weight transfer in another chapter, but the club goes back, and the first move is a transfer of the weight to the front foot and a turning of the hips. And if, for example, if it was baseball, I might take a ball and not swing. That is the golf swing. It's the front foot getting the weight, the turn, and then only late, and a year later, the club comes through. They do not, like we talked about before, the weight shift and the downswing do not happen at the same time with force moving in the same direction. This is a waltz. Da, 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 da. It's not a golf swing. So in baseball we learn, okay, here comes the pitch, 3-2, I take a ball, but I've stepped forward, and you can even practice that in golf. You can get your stance, you can move back a bit, and you can step into the ball and hit the ball at the range. 99% of amateurs do not get their weight forward properly, which means they don't get it forward first before the downswing. That's the key principle. There is another principle in the Kung Fu Golf Manual that talks about a pitcher and how when they throw, they step, and the elbow leads the baseball. And that's where the power is generated. That's another key principle, but you can explore that in the Kung Fu Golf Manual available online.